guys, I'm PhatDogStudios.
And I'm Richie Roberts. So, do you want to see episode 2 of Overlord? Maybe Tanya the Evil, or hell, even an Eminence and Shadow one-shot? We do too!
But, sadly, we can't do it alone. We don't make enough money through Patreon or YouTube to be able to add any of these productions without taking resources away from the projects already in production.
Basically, if we were to just do Overlord Chapter 2, we would have to not put out Shield 5, Slime 10, or Solo Leveling 3 this year. It just unfortunately cost us that much money to make another episode of Overlord.
In fact, the budget to do Overlord took us kind of by surprise. I mean, we just finished paying everyone that needed paying, last week.
Yeah, and so because of this, we started a Kickstarter campaign to raise the money that we need to fund the next Overlord Abridged episode. Yeah, as you can see, right here behind us.
Yeah, the goal being $1,500. The goal originally was actually $3,000 for both Overlord and Tanya, but due to Kickstarter being kind of an all-or-nothing type of goal, we worried that we would get nothing if we fell short of that $3,000.
But that doesn't mean it's not still possible. Tanya has been added as one of our stretch goals instead.
Speaking of the stretch goals, behold!
Yeah, so here we go. We've got our basic milestones right there, but as you can see here on the screen, here are our stretch goals. If we reach 2,500, we will do a live cold reading of Tanya Abridged, of at least a scene from Tanya Abridged.
Yeah, and that's a private cold read for all of the backers.
Yeah, just for all of our backers. All of these stretch goals right here, aside from like the projects getting funded, but any extra stuff, behind the scenes stuff, any special streams like that, will only be available for you, our backers. So a cold read of a scene, Tanya the Evil would be funded at 3K, so that's still kind of the same. Overlord Abridged would be getting an episode 1.5 kind of...
Called an OVA.
Call it an OVA. It would be a really short thing at about 3,500. Then at 4,000, we would be doing a behind the scenes of Overlord Abridged. Not the first episode, but the second episode. Kind of a behind the scenes, but that would be narrated in character by Ainz and Shiro, which would be unbelievably silly.
Right?
Also, just want to quickly point out for those of you that are eager for more Overlord content, guys, we are already working on it. We have been scripting. We're 3 scenes in, and scene 3 was 3 pages long. So this is going to be
oh my god, and incredibly goofy.
Incredibly goofy. It's going to be a chonky boy. Just want to say that. So yeah, we're not slowing down. We want to put these things out. It's just funding them. It takes money. We need to pay our talent, and we need to pay our editors, and because these episodes tend to be longer than our usual episodes, it costs a lot more. So If we reach 4,500, that would be funding Eminence and Shadow Abridged, which...
Very important, that's a one-shot.
Yeah. Carson and I have already talked about some silly ideas that we have for this, and I really want to do this because I'm very excited on this. So this would be Explodacy and I working on the script for this, and I want to work on that because I don't get a lot of chances to work with Explodacy on this, and this is just a chance for us to just be overly silly instead of both of us trying to do serious stuff. And also we would be doing a live scene cold read for that as a stream later as well. And then at 5K we would do a Tanya Abridged behind the scenes that would be narrated by we haven't figured out who would be narrated by, but it would be an in-character narration thing.
Oh, and for the record, these behind-the-scenes narrated stuff would eventually go public. Just so you're aware, this isn't just for backers.
And at 5,500, we will do Eminence and Shadow streams. We will do audio and video editing streams. We might go over some of the process of writing. But basically some private streams just for the backers. And if we get really crazy with 6K, I have bent the knee. I will do Konosuba Abridged episode 2 one shot, and you will also get a private streaming video of the editing and We will also do a live cold read for that. Those are our stretch goals.
We are definitely hoping to hit 3K at the very least so that we can get Overlord 2 and Tanya Abridged. The 35 onward, we don't expect to hit those. Cards on the table.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, is every time we have not expected people to go shit fucking nuts and throw obscene amounts of money at us, they have done so. So we are trying to future-proof. We're planning for it. In case.
we're tempering our expectations, but also at the same time, you guys are crazy. Especially if some of you look at and go, oh, we want to make them do Imminence and Shadow because that'd be hilarious. We're like, yeah, you guys might just get the funding up to that level just because it's a thing that was thrown out there. But again, all of these would be like the long form one shot kind of thing. So Overlord Chapter 2 would cover all of Season 2 of Overlord. Tanya Abridged would cover all of Season 1 of Tanya. Imminence and Shadow would cover all of Season 1 of Imminence and Shadow. So
and so on and so forth.
Yeah, these would be like our more of the longer form content versions that are like around the 30 to 45 minute length of abridged episodes. So that's partially why these would be so much more expensive. That's basically it. Everybody's got to eat. We wish we had the money coming in through Patreon so we could just have this taken care of and pay everybody for everything. But unfortunately, we don't. Not yet. Maybe someday. Maybe someday, but not right now.
For the record, if you're like, nah, no Kickstarter, Patreon, then hey, by all means, throw money at us to Patreon. Hey, to each their own. I don't judge. Every dollar helps.
Yeah, if you want all the burps and farts and uninteresting parts, come to our Patreon.
Yeah. We hope you guys like what we hopefully get to put out. See you guys next time.
Please help us with this content. Bye!